Yeah, we are.
Oh, we live? Let's get it popping.
Let's go. College football playoffs. It's crazy.
Oh, God. Bro, I can't wait to talk about college football.
That's only American football. Well, me too. The league's going to a bowl game. Good evening. We're on the mic. It's Tuesday. You know what that means. It's time for the #1 sports podcast in the world. It's time for Sports for You. I'm on Facebook and YouTube. I'm John. That's Mark.
What up with it?
That's Nick Free.
What it do?
And we are all here live rapping for the Soundhouse Media Familiars. You know we do every Tuesday. Make sure y'all get into the comment section. Hit the share button, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. Hit that share button, hit that like button. Let everybody know the #1 sports podcast is in the world is on. Sports for You. Not to get into tonight is we're getting ready for this Thanksgiving Day extravaganza coming up in the next couple of days.
Ain't it crazy to think about me Thanksgiving again?
Yeah, man. By the way, Sports for You is gonna be well represented on Thanksgiving this Thursday.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because Knicks Raiders are in Dallas against the Cowboys.
So I like a spank.
And then Mark, your Bills are in New Orleans against the Saints.
Are they?
Wow. Well, meanwhile, my Broncos will be at home Sunday until we play the Chargers.
Spoiler alert, everybody. You're going to hear something about the Bills coaching staff later on in the show.
We got to get not to get into that. We're going to debut a new segment that you might hear occasionally called State of Emergency, so stay tuned for that. But we got a lot to get into. Let's go ahead and start with our most serious note, a couple of things, obviously. And we'll get into all the fun stuff, but obviously we'd be wrong if we didn't address the elephant in the room with the news, with the verdict last week with Kyle Rittenhouse. We weren't surprised by the outcome, sadly. But, you know, this keeps happening. And I just want to tell people, control your mental health. When stuff like this happens, unfortunately, there's nothing we can do to change the way our judicial system is. But I know it's hard to stay positive when everything seems to keep going wrong. But, you know, if you gotta, you know, decompress from stuff like that, do it.
Yeah. I have an interest in taking this. So it's like, for me, it's a half right, half wrong situation. Here's the right. The right is, did he defend himself? Yes. But here's the wrong. He came there with the intent to do exactly what he did. It wasn't just a random act. Now, if he was just, you know, going out doing his own thing or whatever, and then something like that happens, and he was already, you know, armed, that's something different. He literally drove 30 minutes to go to an area where he knew all this stuff was going on, and he basically went there and used that as an excuse to shoot somebody. Now, did he defend himself with what was going on? There's quite a possibility he did. But the situation at hand is, it was done in spite. Like, you went there with the intention of, before this night is over with, I'm about to shoot somebody.
Yeah.
And that's the part I don't like about the whole situation.
Mark?
Yeah, I'm. Nah, I don't agree with that. Just that went in that jury, nothing at all. He wouldn't have had to defend himself if he wouldn't have took his happy ass over there. He drove over there underage with an AR. Like you said, with intent to.
Exactly.
And it came out and they said a couple days earlier, he told somebody, if I had my AR with me, I'll shoot him. And there's also videos coming out where he was beating up a girl. But I mean, all that don't really, you know, matter, I guess.
Yes, it does. When it happens to
Nope, we're not even doing that here. This is a sports show.
Well, when it happens to athletes, all this other stuff gets brought upon.
Yeah, we don't want to turn this to an Area 51 show. The whole show will be on mute. We'll be on mute for 2 hours.
Yeah, because, you know, when these athletes, when it happens to them, you know, all of a sudden everything in the world gets brought up. Remember what happened with Chauncey Billups? You know, Jason Kidd. I mean, pretty much any of these athletes, it happens. You know, the first thing that's brought up is their past, something that I'm pretty sure that, you know, these people, when they hire them, pretty much know about already and know the situation at hand. But back to this, it's just foul, man. I don't agree with what the jury did, because at the end of the day, if he would have stayed home, none of this would have happened.
Yep.
Just that simple.
And I say this, man.
Good. He wasn't defending his community. 30 minutes away. That's not your community, bro.
And I'm going to say this again. I hated the verdict. System's foul. But if you need to decompress from stuff like that, do it. It's good for your health. Don't let that. There's nothing you can do about how effed up our judicial system is. But y'all just gotta learn how to decompress. It's good for your mental health.
And we gotta stop saying that the system failed us again, because it did what it was supposed to do.
Pretty much. People have the choice to make. People have the choice to make what decision they want to make.
And for the people who are saying that always, you know, because I've had people tell me, well, you know, if it brought it to a race issue, and the first thing they say is, well, the people that he did it to was a white. Well, right. It doesn't matter. Right is right, is wrong is wrong.
That's right.
No matter what color you are. If somebody somebody black did the same exact thing, I would say he need to go to jail too.
Yep.
Just that simple.
But then he will go to jail.
Yeah.
And that's where the difference is.
And then I can never throw away the key. So they don't care. They don't care, and that's the sad part.
30 minutes. So imagine if I had an AR, and 30 minutes from here is like what? That's the valley. I decided to go drive to the valley and say I'm about to defend my community in the valley.
That's stupid. That's crazy. They be like, man, you out of your mind.
Exactly. No, they would have said something else.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
But
kill this N-word, pretty much.
Man, that would have been the least. That would have been the best words I would have heard.
Was that the same word we'll produce? All right. Jokes, everybody. Jokes, everybody.
Show over already, everybody. No, it's jokes, everybody. But in all seriousness, though, we just have to, like you said, John, you know, you vent about this for a second, but don't let this stuff like this sit in your mind for too long, because in all honesty, this stuff has been going on for years. The only difference is social media is letting everybody else outside of our community know about it.
That's it. I see B says he was at a Black Lives Matter protest, which was a race. So yes, it was about race. You would be cut before you got in the car with that AR-15. Tell the truth.
Hey, before you hit that 105.
Hey, before you even get on Imperial. Well,
before you get the Century.
The Century. Yeah, for real, man. Over.
Yeah, you would have been
a rap.
Yeah, you would have been.
Yeah, it would have been over.
I was walking.
Yeah, it wouldn't took a chance. But you know, for the people who have had family members, quite possibly, you know, affected by certain situations with people that even like people like him, not this particular situation, but in these type of situations, you know, keep your best foot forward. And they always say karma always comes back to you eventually. In some way, somehow, karma always comes back to get you.
He'll get his.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And that judge will get his too.
You know, the judge was over like he's playing PlayStation with him.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of stuff that we could have talked about, but that should be on no rules and sports rules.
So I just wanted to just let you know rules, because it was brought up in the sports
channel,
because athletes violate sports no rules coming back real soon. Stay tuned. But let's go ahead and get into sports. But we got to talk about some other violent things that happened in sports allegedly. Well,
there's not allegedly.
Well, it's not allegedly. Well, we got to get into the story that took over the sports world in the last 48 hours. What was that saying?
That for sure wasn't alleged.
Well, we know that wasn't alleged.
Oh, I finally saw the video, John?
I saw it that night.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
I'm the one that didn't want to watch it first.
Oh yeah, it was ridiculous.
And pray for that young lady. Thank God she has security cameras.
Did we talk about that last week?
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off air.
Yeah,
I don't want to get canceled.
being Sam still waiting for George Zimmerman to get hit. Well, hello.
Man, look, as long as he in Florida, he all right.
But we're talking about the story. If y'all haven't watched, the Lakers and Pistons had a game on Sunday. I want to say the Palace of Auburn Hill, but they're in Little Caesars Arena now down in Detroit. They're not
check this out.
They're not in Auburn Hills no more.
Check this out.
What's that?
I don't care about none of these name changes.
Well, no, they're in a new arena, so this is different.
Okay.
This isn't like Staples Center turning into the Crypto.com arena, which I will get into later.
Shout out to Crypto.com.
Yeah. By the way, Odell now getting paid in crypto. LeBron James
Crypto
got in an incident on Sunday with Isaiah Stewart, who's a young second-year forward from the Detroit Pistons.
I thought he was offensive tackle.
Well, like Mark said, Mark said he would have been a good running back.
Yeah,
he for sure broke a couple tackles.
Yeah, he was like a little like Derrick Henry.
I said he had a 99. His elusiveness rating was 99.
Yeah, and broken tackle was too.
But this on the serious note, so the story was LeBron James. They was tussling for trying to on the for a free throw, and LeBron James swung his elbow and he hit Isaiah Stewart in the eye.
Now his elbow didn't hit him. It was his fist.
Right. To be clear, he got hit with a closed fist.
And it was a closed fist, but it was like a backhand. It was weird. It was like a backhand closed fist. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
I have.
And
happens all the time with basketball.
It really does. And LeBron James was issued a flavor too. He was ejected, but the story is what happened after. In the midst of all that, Isaiah Stewart, who was the young man that LeBron, I'm not gonna say it was intentional. He was trying to get physical, but he wouldn't have no intent to try to hurt this dude. So Isaiah Stewart, they were face to face. LeBron was like, "Bro, my bad." Then once the blood starts shedding from this dude's eye, he gets courage, and now all of a sudden he wants to fight LeBron James on 3 separate occasions, nearly almost taking out his whole team. 3 days after the 17th anniversary of the Malice in the Palace.
I'm gonna let y'all give y'all take on that first.
Go ahead.
Now, when I first seen it and everything, I was like, dude, you was doing a little bit too much. But I thought about this incident that happened when I was in middle school. So when I was in middle school, this one time, I was over there. For people that don't know what slap boxing is, that's when you're literally slap boxing.
We have a comment from one Miss Shayna Sunshine. The little boy should be honored to be honored to have the backhand from LeBron. Wow.
Yeah. So I'm over here slap boxing with this dude, whatever, and when I was slap boxing, I accidentally cut him with my nail.
Right.
So when we were slap boxing, everything was cool. We shook hands, but he went like this and realized he was bleeding.
Oh, wow.
And he went from 0 to 100.
Right.
So
and
that's exactly what happened with him. So the whole thing is, for the people saying they was doing too much, whatever. To an extent, yes, but not everybody reacts differently when they see their own blood up on their face.
True that.
Now, I'm not condoning everything that goes on, but bro, it was if you was really that mad, like they said, you had plenty of opportunities to go ahead and handle the issue that you wanted to. You didn't do it. You waited until literally your entire team was over there, and then you start going Marshawn Lynch against the Saints all over again. So it was like, and I'm looking at this, I'm like, dude, like, okay, the first one, all right, they grabbed you, all right. You throw them out the way. You running over coaches. You knocking referees over. I'm like, oh my God, this is ridiculous.
I'm assuming Kay Cunningham played some football before he, committed to basketball, because he was basically being a knockdown corner trying to keep this dude from any further damage to his career.
You want to know? You want to know why he did that? They must be cool, because that was the only dude that he didn't just trample over. That had to be like his homie. Like they talk, like they must interact a lot.
Yeah, and Detroit said that's our future face of the franchise. Don't be stupid.
He's look. Let's just be honest. He's already doing all the extras against the face of the league right now. So he's already, like your boy Gil said. You pretty much already you pretty much already signed your check already to get up out of Detroit with that one move. But
Gil was crazy. Gil said
Gil was a fool. That was funny though.
Gil.
But in all seriousness though, I think he did a little bit too much. The 2-game suspension. Okay, that's cool because it really wasn't no punches thrown or nothing like that serious. Click on.
He said, I see Isaiah B. says the only thing between Isaiah and LeBron was an opportunity, but he waited.
Yeah, he made a business decision. That's what it was. He made a straight business decision.
Mark, what did you think, man? We talked about this in our chat the last 2 days. What was your reaction?
Man, when they was testing for position, LeBron, like every other person who played basketball, trying to slap his hand off of him. LeBron was on 1 foot, so he was off balance.
Right.
And he hit him. And when he first hit him, LeBron, if you look back, LeBron turned around and said, "Man, my bad." You know, I didn't do it.
He did.
And then he got up. LeBron said it again, "Yo, my bad was out." You know what I'm saying? And then he was mad or whatever. And even with the blood thing, like you said, I think all that got worse is because of everything he was doing.
Right. Exactly.
If he would have just chilled, it wouldn't have been that bad. I guarantee you that it wouldn't have been that bad.
Oh, of course, because for people that don't know basic human anatomy, the adrenaline get going while you bleed, you're gonna bleed even more.
I think so. His extraness made the blood extra.
What was your reaction to the suspensions?
LeBron's suspension was accurate because you get suspended anyway when you get the flagrant 2, right?
Yeah, he look. If you're LeBron knows the NBA rule book and everything like that.
By the way, that was his first suspension.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm pretty sure once
rescinded.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure once they saw. I'm pretty sure once he saw the blood that he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting up out of here." Pretty much.
Yeah.
And not even outside of that.
And to what you just said, I do think that if they would just came over there, like when he first said my bad, if the Trundles would have stopped it before the blood really started, he wouldn't have been a flagrant 2. He might have been a flagrant 1.
Yeah.
And it would have been a play on. You know what I'm saying? 2 shots, Pistons ball.
But all the extra. I'm shocked, me personally, with all the carrying on that Isaiah Stewart did. I'm shocked he only got 2 games because I just thought they would make an example of him just because of where they were at. But
the thing is,
but I'm not shocked he got the 2 games. Kings, what up? We're talking Brian Isaiah Stewart. You know what it is. Go ahead and get in the comments.
What up, Kenzie?
I think the 2-game suspension was perfect because the way he reacted to everything. Now the thing is, if they would have gave him like a 5 or 10-game suspension, I think that would have been doing too much.
Who? Isaiah Stewart?
For Isaiah Stewart. I mean, I understand, but
I don't think so.
I think if they would have gave him 5, that would have been justified. Now, if they would have gave him 10, I'm like, now he's just trying to make an example of him.
And it's fine. He should make an example of him because, like, it has nothing to do with it. But what happened 17 years ago in Detroit, it was bad for the league. The optics of it, right?
Yeah.
When you go back to this, it's bad for the league. The optics of it.
And that's
know what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I said, like, in 5 to 10 games, it wouldn't have been that bad to me because what you did was bad for the league. Like, you're bad for business right now.
And I'm glad you brought up that word, optics, because I had a conversation with one of my homegirls from Lakers Twitter, and she didn't think of, and there was a lot of people, and look, I love my Laker nation. There was some people thinking Bron shouldn't have got suspended, and it wasn't going to happen.
No, he had to get suspended.
And I know everyone's saying he's not playing tonight in the Garden. Yeah, but we'll live.
It might have been the last chance playing the Garden. You never know.
I know, that's crazy, ain't it? How crazy is you saying that this could have been LeBron James' last game in the Garden? But
it's going to be a week. Look, in like 2 or 3 years, it's going to be very weird to look at the NBA and see no LeBron James, seeing old Stephen Curry,
old Durant,
old James Harden, old Russell Westbrook.
Oh wow!
I mean, his game was kind of like old manish until he started doing all that other stuff. But
that's cold.
Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy league. I think that
that's right, Kenzie. Yeah, he'll be playing next year. He's still under contract.
Oh, he'll be fine. He's gonna finish his contract out. He's not going to work until Bronny gets drafted.
Or until Giannis comes to the Lakers in 2024.
Or until he passes career.
Which may happen like in 2 years.
Y'all heard what I said, right?
He's not. Yeah. Giannis is not going to the Lakers.
Y'all didn't see that GQ article.
Well, he had his opportunity.
No, he said. He said, "Now I won the championship. I can peace.
He did. He's gonna follow the book.
Now I'm not saying he is gonna leave. I'm just telling you what he said.
Yeah, he's gonna follow. He's following the book of LeBron. I paid my debt to the small market. Now let me go find my next challenge.
So he's going to the Knicks.
I said next challenge.
That's a challenge.
Well, you're right, but still, man.
Look, honestly,
Giannis to me is a small town dude. I think he probably would go like somewhere like Dallas or something.
I was just about to say Dallas.
Before he
that
go
doesn't do nothing but sign foreigners over there anyway.
well,
We were just kids.
and go right to the coach who basically gave him his first.
Did we just put out there that there's a possibility that?
No, we did. So just
Nope.
stop. Look, we're not
Whoa,
going
whoa,
to
no.
No, we're not doing that.
Hold on. I think y'all just said that there in about a couple of years we're gonna see Giannis and Luka in the same uniform.
We didn't technically say that, but we're saying it's a
possibility.
yeah.
And who was our Giannis coach?
Jason Kidd. Kinsey says, I think got a better chance of growing 7 feet and getting signed by the Lakers and Giannis. Wow.
Shout out to Kenzie for that comment. That was pretty funny.
Oh yeah. So let's go ahead and get into but glad it's over. But we're gonna have to get into it. Y'all want to get into that discussion now that we was talking about, or we want to wait till we get into the more the NBA talk about this whole word fear.
Oh, we can wait. We'll get back to that.
Yeah, that look like
We'll get back to that.
yeah.
We'll definitely get back to that.
All right, let's talk some college football.
I'm getting tired of Jordan stands.
So
I've been like this for the past like 8 years.
So, gentlemen, the new college football rankings are out. By the way, man, what happened this weekend in college football?
I stopped watching early.
Well, you didn't have you had a good day.
Bruh.
By the way, your game was. I mean, they knew your game was going to be not close. That's why they put it on SEC ESPN Plus.
All I gotta say is
Pac-12 stinks.
Oregon proved what Mark always says about the Pac-12.
Kenzie saying THT, he's making his case to get traded. By the way, there's that rumor that I saw that Eric Pincus put out in the Bleacher Report that a possible, would you consider trading THT for Jeremy Grant?
Hell yeah, the heartbeat. What?
If I'm who? The Lakers?
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, I'll holler at you later. Bye, THC.
I like THC.
Bye.
Remember, I said in the group chat when they went in the bubble. When
Man,
they was in
THC. Look, THC is very good.
but you also said they should have went after Jeremy Grant too.
I
said the Clippers should have went after Jeremy Grant as well. He's not 6'9", 6'10". He can't score the way he can. He can't defend the way he can. That's an all the way upgrade. That is actually the player that both LA teams need.
By the way, so I'm looking at let's look at this college football. Mark, I played Charleston Southern, is it?
Thank you for not hitting the ball, man.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a famous person named Charleston, but go ahead.
Charleston Winston.
I don't know. We got 157, 56 or 7.
Why was give up a touchdown?
I don't know. Y'all had the same exact score as the
Wait.
Ohio State Michigan game. Big State game.
I'll let them score.
That's what I'm saying.
Did y'all take out? They probably took out the reserve.
No, we did.
Man, Michigan State is garbage. We'll finish that later.
So Ohio State sent Michigan State back to East Lansing after the first quarter.
Man, they sent them back to Flint.
So they send them back to their home.
Man, they sent them to Flint.
56-7.
Pathetic.
By the way, this is crazy. This game was considered an upset. Clemson over Wake Forest. Look, I know Clemson's having a down year, but let's not be delusional. That was not an upset. I don't remember Tim Duncan, Chris Paul, or Randolph Childress playing football at Wake Forest. I mean, come on now. Oklahoma, Iowa State was close game. Iowa State almost got that one, man.
The last time I heard anything about Wake Forest was Ekpe Udo was up over there.
Wow, I haven't heard that name. That's a name I ain't heard in a long
What'd you say now?
Ekpe Udo.
Ekpe Udo.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, that was the one Golden State Warrior pick that didn't work.
Oh yeah,
In the Steph era.
I ain't gonna say what they could have drafted instead of him, but I'll talk about that later.
Don Collins said, I'll trade Westbrook for some wings and a pitcher of beer. # we got the wrong wizard. Let me say this. There's a reason why we got the wrong wizard. You know why? Because there's no way you know what the Wizards are trading Bradley Beal to the Lakers. For the package pause that the Lakers sent. You have to get some more stuff to get Bradley Beal.
Right.
I still say it should have ended up in Milwaukee, but that's what
I agree too.
But, you know.
I mean, I don't think Milwaukee's playing.
Yeah. Michigan smoked. By the
By
way, Alabama only won by 7 against Arkansas. Michigan smoked Maryland.
Michigan, Ohio State this weekend.
Michigan dog walked again.
What should we pick some rivalry week games this week? We're gonna pick the
why
conference games
not?
next week.
Why not?
But this one, Utah. Now, when we came on the show, I told you guys Utah was a favorite by 1.
I said Utah, right?
Yeah, he was like, call the bookie.
Uh-huh.
Boy,
I did too.
You said call the bookie, right?
I seen Utah play for it. Look, don't get me wrong, Oregon is good, but the thing is,
No, they're not. 38-7.
this is the problem with Pac-12 teams. These good Pac-12 teams always lose to the underlings in the Pac-12. I mean, look at USC is garbage this year, but look at USC when they lost to who was that? Oregon State.
Mm-hmm.
Oregon State hasn't won at SC since '56.
All right. We ain't got to go nowhere. I feel Kansas defending Russell Westbrook, so we ain't got to go there, John. I know. All right, so the rankings are out now. So, March Georgia Bulldogs still at number 1.
My only hope in football.
Probably, we'll save that for the NFL talk. Ohio State is now number 2.
As they should.
After they just dog walked Michigan State.
They about to dog walk Michigan too.
Alabama now is number 3 after escaping a victory over Arkansas.
What's Arkansas ranking?
21. At that time, they were 21. And they're not ranked this week. No, I'm talking about they're 25. They were 21 last week, now they're 25.
They won?
Alabama won by 7.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, so Alabama's 3.
That's all that matters.
And number 4, entering the top 4,
For the first time ever.
the Cincinnati Bearcats.
Hey,
Shout out to them.
And probably future USC head coach.
I was about to say, shout out to our future head coach.
Yeah, right.
He's not going
By the
nowhere.
way, if they get in the playoff, they're getting dog walked. I'm sorry.
They're not. They're good.
They're going to play Georgia. If they stay there, they're playing Georgia because Georgia's going to beat Alabama in the SEC championship. That is not going to be a pretty game. I'm sorry.
We played Cincy in the ball game last year and barely beat them.
That's why I look at Mark like I'm about to say, hold on, it may not be as easy as you think it will be.
My bad.
I think we still win. It won't be
of course.
There won't be no dog walk though.
Nah.
5 and 6 were Michigan and Notre Dame.
Notre Dame shouldn't be considered for the playoffs no more.
Every time they go there, what happens?
They get
Michigan Stated.
Is that even a term?
Man, I don't know.
Or they get Notre Dame.
Oh man. Oh, and Luka's gonna play tonight.
Or they get
What's
US,
the Lakers score now?
Or they get
They're down
USC.
3. They're down 3 this turn right now.
Still, okay.
They're down
Or
3.
they get USC.
Well, hey, look.
Nah, y'all get blown out a lot.
By the way, speaking of
Nah.
USC, there was some news today involving that's Trojan related. Pause. Dang it! Now the Knicks are up 9. Oh, great. Spike Lee's probably having a field day right now.
Filming his next movie.
THD, by the way, he's on no points, man. Come on, man.
Y'all paying a lot of money, had no points.
Hey, I think I can do what Avery Bradley do.
What? Nothing?
Why would you do this with my man AB like that?
I'm just telling you, hey, no.
Man, he had a whole game.
We got 15 tonight. He balling tonight.
He
Man,
balling
look.
tonight.
Man, he had a game where he had 24 minutes and had 0.
Sunday.
Yeah,
What happened again?
It happened Sunday.
that was Sunday.
No, he had 26 minutes, 0 points.
But THT's played 29 and has 0 points, and he's 0 for 8. Come on, young buck.
Oh, he got braids, that's why.
Yeah, he's cornrow. Yeah. By the way, what's with everybody now? Are we really in the cornrows phase back? The cornrows phase is back now.
I think it never really left, but I think all it takes for a player that's playing well to start rocking the hairstyle, and then that's pretty much what happens.
Yep.
So, how do we feel about the poll? Pause. Yeah. What number is that? That's the first one, right?
Nah.
That's 2? Okay.
Nah.
We forgot what we said off air, right?
Nah.
That was crazy right there.
Don Constant, how many turnovers you got though? Fast said he really got a nickname. It's his initials, man. What are you talking about?
Who?
You got a nickname.
THC. This is initials.
Yeah.
Come on, fat man. This is initials.
That's his initials. Taylor Horton Tucker.
That's that. THT.
Yeah,
By the way,
he playing like he got THC.
So yeah, so how do you feel about the rankings?
Look like he about to go to OKC.
I said Horton Tucker is his name. His name is Taylor Horton Tucker, dude.
Yeah. I don't have no problem with the rankings. To be honest.
12 now.
Yikes.
I don't see nothing wrong with the rankings. The rankings are pretty much where they should be. You know, y'all already know how I feel about the Alabama thing, so ain't no more point in me talking about that no more. But like Mark said, they won this weekend. No matter if they won by 3, 7, 1, 55, they won. If there had been a team that's out of the SEC, I think it probably would have affected them no different. I'm gonna be honest. So I'm actually very surprised they put Cincinnati there.
Kinsey said, "I'm gonna start calling him number 5 until he starting to play better." I feel you on that one, man. In fact, said you sound like got 2 home stadiums. We didn't get there, but might as well. By the way, I'm gonna say this with Nick. He wanted that outcome to happen. What happened with USC, UCLA to be the outcome.
I sure did.
I'm not even gonna lie. He said that's the outcome he wanted, and he got it.
Yep, exactly.
UCLA came into the Coliseum and hung 62 points on USC.
Yep, that's exactly what they must have heard they must have heard the show last week. Shout out to everybody who heard the show.
Dante Williams must let him go party during rivalry week.
No, they don't care. Now, what I can say is,
he just said y'all didn't have to go there. Fast said you see the team in LA. You see the team in LA. That's stupid, man. That's stupid, man.
What other team in LA? You talking about the basketball team?
No, you talking about USC football, man. You know, fat Notre Dame fan.
I'm sorry to hear that. I don't see nothing wrong with the rankings. Everything seems intact. I was very surprised they put Cincinnati there, though.
Mark, what you think?
I just want the playoffs to start.
By the way, so we gotta talk rivalry. So we're gonna talk rivalry week. It's rivalry week. It's the final regular season game of the season. Nick had his rivalry week last week with USC and UCLA.
That was appalling.
Mark goes in state, Georgia. He said put USC in the modern day division. Fat is in here in the comp. Kinsey calling them Notre Dame. We got. Oh wow.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
All
right,
comments.
We got a USC fan and a Notre Dame fan going at it in the comments, people. Our boy Ethan, aka Fat, is a Notre Dame fan.
Hey, at least when we go to championships, we win.
Oh, here we go. Our boy Kinsey, he's a USC fan like Nick.
I think when Notre Dame goes to the
playoffs,
they think about their girlfriend don't exist.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, why you going there?
What'd he say?
Yeah, you can spell.
He said, can you spell suck without USC?
This dude ignorant, man.
That was funny.
This dude ignorant, man.
Oh, my goodness.
God, man, I don't know Fabby coming out of nowhere with the Hail Marys, man.
Really. Especially, Notre Dame known for hunching
their back. Don't exist when the playoffs start. Oh, my God. Stop it, man. Wow. What done happened? The comments that took over the show, man.
Hey, shout out to Fat over at this. That was funny.
Oh my God!
That was hilarious.
Okay, man. So let's make some picks for rivalry. Because obviously the Lakers gonna lose right now.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead. We know we got the Egg Bowl on Thursday between Mississippi State and Ole Miss.
They make the bowl game now. Jeez.
By the way, there's word that if the job at the U came open, Lane Kiffin might consider it. Ole Miss or Mississippi State? By the way, Mississippi State is ranked number 9 in there, but Ole Miss is number 9, but Mississippi State is the 1.5 point favorite.
I want to Mississippi State too.
And they're in Starkville, so they're in Mississippi State.
Nick,
I got Mississippi State.
You got Mississippi State?
Yeah.
I got Ole Miss.
I got Ole Miss. He said, F the U, They can't call them the candy canes.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I got they rivals with them too.
That's like the Catholics versus convicts thing. Fab was in the car just roasting the U the other day. So why do you got a profile on them trying to restart their program? All right, Cincinnati, East Carolina. Cincinnati. By the way, Cincinnati minus 14.
I'm taking Cincy. There's no way in the world. Look, Cincinnati. Look at me. There's no way in the world y'all can fumble this bag.
Yes, a way.
Listen,
we don't care about.
We know there's a way, but there's no way y'all should fumble this bag.
What about Colorado, Utah?
No, I don't care about that.
We don't care about North Carolina and NC State until it gets to basketball. So next,
yeah,
let's go to Saturday. Mark, your Georgia Bulldogs versus Georgia Tech, and y'all minus 35.
The Georgia Tech got Megatron over there, or Demarius Thomas?
If they did, it didn't matter.
It does not matter.
Or do they have Darren Waller, or it doesn't matter?
He went to Georgia Tech too?
He sure did.
Wow.
Darren Waller. If you really look at it, that's the mold of receivers they have over there. The tall receivers that can run.
The only one that didn't make it was Stephen Hill. He was garbage.
He was garbage.
He didn't catch a cold. Big game of the day. Ohio State, Michigan. Ohio State minus 4.5.
Is that really a big game?
They're playing the horseshoe?
They're the big house.
Doesn't matter.
There's a big W for Ohio State.
When's the last time Harbaugh beat them?
Never.
They have not won. They have not won in the beat Ohio State in the Harbaugh.
He needs to be fired.
Wait, what did it say?
It said Shaden says, "I missed it. Stop bashing my Trojans, dude. We all know they stink and have for a while. Makes for a better comeback." Don Collins says Notre Dame ain't won since the field goal posts were in the end zone. This is getting good.
Yo,
What is going on here?
Yo, that was crazy.
Yo, this has been the best count. This has been the best interaction. Hey,
yo, hey, that was crazy. That and that USC one, that was those are two funniest comments right there. That was hilarious.
Crazy. But yeah, they have not beat. Harbaugh is not defeating Ohio State in his time here.
Sounds about right.
So I'm going, and they're at the horseshoe.
And they go to like two different coaches since you've been there.
I mean the big house. They're at the horseshoe. They're at the big house.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, he's garbage.
Yeah.
Ohio State. I got
Ohio State.
I'll say about 100.
All right. Iron Bowl.
Alabama and Auburn.
Yeah, Alabama minus 19.5.
And they covering that.
It doesn't matter. I'm picking Alabama.
Yeah, I'm saying, and they covering that.
Oh, they're covering that. Double up.
What about Oregon State?
I'm picking Oregon State.
I don't care.
All right, Bedlam. Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma.
Spoiler alert, you might hear one of these coaches' names.
They're in Stillwater.
The freshman quarterback starting, right?
Yeah.
You might hear somebody's name and involved in this game.
This dude is ignorant. Use them Trojans as immediate fathers. This dude fat is wilding.
He said okay State.
He said Oklahoma State. And then Notre Dame Stanford.
That's a rivalry?
I never knew that.
Stupid rivalry.
It really is.
Well, it's a smart rivalry. Well,
They're both private schools.
I would say you have to be smart to get both of them, but not Notre Dame.
Notre Dame minus 19.
I'm picking Notre Dame, unfortunately.
We picked the game, so that's rivalry week. By the way, USC plays BYU at 7:30 at the Colo.
It's at Coliseum.
Yeah.
We're getting dog walk.
And BYU is minus 7.
Man, it should be minus 17. We're out of there. We're at home. We're guaranteed to get dusty.
All right, gentlemen.
It don't matter.
Zach Wilson playing?
Man, it don't matter.
He's playing there. He's returning on Sunday, so he's probably gonna be in New York. Shout out to Stewart. MLB awards came around. So let's break these down real quick.
Let me see the.
Yes, sir.
So let's start off on the Cy Youngs. American League, we had Robbie Ray of the Blue Jays. National League, we had Corbin Burns of the Brewers, beat out Max Scherzer, and Zach Wheeler. Manager of the Year, AL, we had Kevin Cash.
Shout out to Kevin Cash.
Yeah, he finally won something.
Oh, that wasn't right. You talking about the Oreos?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not Diesel. Pause. Then in National League, Gabe Kapler, Giants. No, that's his name, man.
I'm like, little Area 51.
Yeah.
I'm just leaving that one alone. That was wild.
By the way, he almost was the Dodgers manager too,
Yeah.
but Doc stole the interview because he was the manager of the Dodgers in the farm system.
Oh,
He was supposed to be basically manager in waiting when they fired Mattingly.
Oh, he was be grandfathered on in, huh?
Yeah, Dave Roberts said, "Nah, I got this."
Yeah.
And then
shout out to him for winning manager of the year.
so shout out to Gabe Carpenter.
Dave Roberts won manager of the year?
Yeah, his first year.
Okay.
So, and then the MVP. So let me give you these were the finalists for the National League. It was Bryce Harper,
Right.
Fernando Tatis Jr., and Juan Soto.
Uh-huh.
Who do y'all think won?
I know who won.
We know who won, but who did you think before you found out who won? Who you think was going to win?
Tatis. No. Tatis.
I forgot who we had chose.
I chose Tatis.
I
think we all chose
Tatis. Yeah.
It went to Bryce Harper,
I'm not surprised about that either.
and then we all know who won American League MVP. Showtime, Shohei Ohtani, unanimous, by the way.
As he should.
By the way, first unanimous MVP since the last Angels MVP, which was Mike Trout.
Man.
So let me get this straight.
Yes.
Y'all got 2 unanimous MVPs?
We have 2 top 5 players in baseball, possibly.
Probably top 3.
And we're not doing nothing with them.
By the way,
Now,
this is the first year that I don't remember last time that MLB, both the MVPs didn't even play in the playoffs.
I don't know, but I'll peep some of these signings we had so far.
By the way, the official Hall of Fame ballot is out now. January 25th. Mark that day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to discuss.
We're not going to discuss it.
When it comes to baseball.
We'll discuss it when we see who they don't let into the Hall of Fame.
Well, I know they're not going to.
They're a bunch of
They're not
They're
going
not gonna let in all the people that should be in the freaking thing.
They're not going to let Barry Bonds
freaking clowns
or Roger Clemens
or P. Rose
or Gary Sheffield.
idiots.
Yeah, but that's enough baseball talk. Baseball. By the way,
All that money made on steroids.
a week from now, are we talking MLB lockout or are they going to have a deal done? Because they're supposed to lock out midnight December 1st.
Lockout.
I can't believe a sport that has no
Salary cap.
has a lockout, but I think there is one will happen.
Lockout.
So that's it for baseball talk. Congratulations to all the award winners.
Yeah.
Um,
The MLB, shout out to MLB teams, but the MLB as an organization sucks.
Yeah, and all the writers.
They're terrible.
We're not going through this again.
And shout out to the Braves for winning World Series.
Always. Braves won. Braves are still on that victory tour right now.
I got to tell you something too, John. I read about a trade
Involving?
Dodgers and Braves.
Is it involving a shortstop?
Nope.
A pitcher?
I think that's who they said y'all might give us back. But it's kind of like salary cap done for both of us.
Man, hold on, man. We'll talk about this off air.
Yeah, talk about it.
They didn't know about this right now.
All right. Okay. So we'll talk about. But let's go ahead and get to some. Let's get back to some more NBA talk. 17 years ago, last week, anniversary of the Malice in the Palace. By the way, I recommend everyone go watch that documentary on Netflix, Untold the Malice.
I just watched it a month ago for the first time. It was absolutely dope.
I'm gonna say this, man. I feel so bad for Jermaine O'Neal.
Man, I was just about to say that, man. Jermaine O'Neal caught it the worst out of everybody in that situation, dog. It was horrible.
Pause. By the way, Lakers down 5 with 35 and a half seconds left. Come on, man. But to the Knicks.
So they losing to Julius Randle and Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose is not playing. That's the bad part. We're losing to Julius Randle and Evan Fournier.
Oh man, I ain't got nothing to say about that one. Go ahead.
But back to the Malice. It was one of the. To me, I thought Jermaine O'Neal really got basically a raw deal. Because you know what? If you look at what happened, he never got a chance to really recover.
No.
He was the face of the franchise. He's got a $100 million contract. And that was the best chance for the Pacers to win a ring. There's 2 people who really got screwed out of that whole documentary. One was Jermaine O'Neal, because he never got a chance to really recover, his career to recover.
Mm-hmm.
He dealt with knee injuries, and he got traded to Miami.
Yeah, I'm about to say that the injuries happened after that, which was scandalous.
Toronto, then he ended his career with Boston, and then with the Warriors.
He was on Golden State for a minute.
Yeah, so he wasn't because he was on the verge of being a Hall of Famer.
Hey, for people who don't know this, the young kids out here, look up Jermaine O'Neal's highlights. Jermaine O'Neal was an issue.
By the way, part of the '96 draft.
Jermaine O'Neal was nice.
If Jermaine O'Neal played right now, he'd be one of the best players in the league.
He got traded for Dale Davis. How stupid is that trade look now? Granted, because no one knew that. Because I think a lot of people didn't think Jermaine O'Neal was going to develop into what he developed, but Portland saw it.
It's because you got to remember, John. Like around that time, if you were a certain height,
Okay.
if you were a certain height, they weren't going to allow you. You know, it was like these tweener players, like these dudes. It's like the centers that was like power forward type. They really were like. They really didn't get the opportunity they should have like around that time because, you know, and to be honest, it was difficult because the best centers in the league was, you know, if a dude ain't like Shaq size or close to it, you know, if you ain't got nobody to stop Shaq, you're really not going to go too far in the league around that time.
Kinsey said he had the chance to go to Golden State for his first ring. Yeah, he was on the teams like with Steph.
But by that time, he was already done for. Like at that time,
he said himself he was done.
He was done for. Like, you know, at least with like Ron Artest, he was able to be a contributor to a championship team the same way Steven Jackson did. He never got that opportunity to.
Let's segue there because that's one of the dynamics of the documentary was Ron Artest. The relationship between Jermaine O'Neal and Ron Artest was fractured because Meta left. He said, "Why did they not go get Melo?" He must be talking about the Warriors. Oh wait, next one. 106-100. Go stop a mud in the Pacers tomorrow.
Who?
The Lakers.
If they can stop Sabonis.
They can stop anybody.
Yeah. Frank Vogel's returns to Indy. But anyway, I don't know why they didn't go get Melo. Maybe they just...
Who, the Warriors?
Yeah, there was a chance. I mean, I was listening in the car. Michael Thompson saying he was hoping the Warriors, when Melo left Golden State, when the whole debacle with Houston happened, that they would have went and tried to pick him up, but they not. But Russ had a triple-double, by the way.
Who cares?
Yeah.
He probably had about 7 turnovers in the midst of it.
I know he had 2 or 3 in the first couple minutes.
But yeah, he did. He had 3. They had 3 in the first quarter. Well, the team did. But I thought they never recovered. Their relationship was fractured. Meta went on to go win a ring with the Lakers. Steven Jackson still, you know, went on to have a decent career after that. Now look what he's doing with all the smoke and everything. Reggie Miller went into the Hall of Fame. He's now on TNT. And then said Luke Walton, does he deserve another chance? No.
No.
And if he only way he gets it, he needs the wait in line like everybody else. Go be an assistant head coach.
He's definitely going to be an assistant coach somewhere.
I love Luke. Warriors. And I love Luke, but you're not getting another head coaching job.
Go right to the Warriors.
Go right back to Steve Kerr. Be an assistant, and go ahead and build your reputation back up. But you're not getting no head coaching job no time soon.
Another coaching rehab place.
I was saying, why didn't the Lakers give the ball to Melo? Oh, wow. I don't.
Frank Vogel.
Well, yeah.
That's all I got to say.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this team out. We'll see. We still got 20. I said 20 games. We're already at 19. 20 games tomorrow. So we could make John Allen prediction to be 10-10. Yeah, Kinsey said, "Hell no, did Luke Walton get another chance as a head coach?"
No, Luke Walton's done for.
No,
no time soon.
Yeah, he'll definitely have to earn his keep again.
By the way, should Sacramento just blow that team up now? Or wait till trade deadline because you're going to eventually trade.
Let me tell you something. Well, Marvin Bagley is garbage, but anyway,
I wouldn't say he's garbage.
Well, he's garbage over there. He's garbage over there.
Talk about the Pistons one.
That's saying what.
The Lakers group.
Yeah.
Show him.
But the thing is over there is
Shout out to Sierra Canyon.
They still have enough talent over there where they have to blow everything up. I mean, they don't have that much over there. I'll be honest with you. There's really not that much over there outside of De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield.
No, blow everything up.
So
get all the draft picks you can get.
Get rid of
start over.
And if you want, get rid of Buddy Hield, which you're probably going to do anyways. Yeah, spoiler alert, might be the Lakers.
Mm.
But you most definitely have to keep De'Aaron Fox unless you get a very good offer.
Get rid of all that. Start over.
I mean, the 5th time in like 2 years.
That's cool. This time don't do it with Blue Water. Anyway, go ahead.
But who's the owners?
Ain't Vlade?
Go.
Big Floppy?
GLB yourself hot said, "Are my Denver Nuggets, are they winning tonight?" Who the Nuggets? I think they're playing the Heat. No, they're not playing the Heat because we wouldn't know about that. No, but Jokic isn't playing tonight. I don't think Jokic is not playing. He has sprained wrist. So
this is the first Denver fan I've dealt with outside of the Carmelo era.
John Collins said Tyrese Halliburton nice too. Yeah, they're not
Yeah,
trading
he
him.
is.
They're
They're
not
not
trading
trading him.
They're playing Portland the second night. The second game of the doubleheader on TNT.
Is Joker playing?
No, he's not. He had a,
They up out of there. And Porter Jr. ain't playing either, right?
he might be done for the season.
Again? That right with that check, huh?
No,
Time to go get Bo. Time to let Bo play.
Hey, I guess that Clipper not gonna look that crazy no more, huh?
I ain't know.
Time to let Bo play.
Pretty much. What are you waiting on, Mike Malone? But yeah, but on the NBA front, the Warriors. Klay Thompson has been fully cleared to return to practice.
That's great. I'm glad he's able to play. That's definitely dope.
Could put him in line and be back on Denver. I'm Denver all around. Shout out to the Bronx. That's what I'm talking about, G.O.B. Shut. Really?
Hey, can you mute the comments?
So that's what we're doing. Don't listen to them, man. Don't listen to them.
No, I can't. I'm not looking at football, professional football neither. So
yeah. So. But we'll definitely definitely talk about Broncos country in a minute. We'll do NFL talk.
NFL talk would be insane.
But let's get into talk about this. Something about fear in the NBA. Fear.
I just want to put this out.
Can I set? You want me to set the table
No,
first?
let me just set this one. No,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
There's nobody in the NBA scared or fearful of another player.
Facts.
You have respect for other players, but you're not going to be like, except maybe Byron Scott and Jordan. That's might be the only way.
One player.
But other than that, like when you play against these top players, you want to compete against them.
Yeah.
Nobody's scared to play against nobody. I don't.
There's nobody that overly physically dominant. Like on the physical side,
But even that, because what nobody's scared to play against Shaq.
you can look. There's a difference between fear and intimidation, y'all. You can be intimidated, but not be scared. Because the thing is about Shaq is you may not be scared of him, but guess what? You gonna double think a couple of moves. Like, hold on.
You know Shaq will come with them elbows.
Exactly.
You know
you're a little bit. Your awareness is a little bit more up than usual.
Yeah, you know you're gonna be sore. Pause in the morning.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Because Shaq is most definitely throwing elbows. He's gonna throw the shoulder into your chest and everything. It's gonna be crazy. It's a long night we have to guard Shaq. Most definitely. Shout out to Shaq.
By the way, Akeem said yeah.
The third best center played in their life.
Akeem said yeah.
Go ahead.
Akeem said yeah. Akeem said yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's definitely third. I'm like, hold on, third.
Akeem said yeah. Akeem said yeah. And I didn't have a problem with Shaq.
He probably had Shaq. I probably would have been 2001.
Well, that was old. That was old Akeem.
Yeah, and that was prime Shaq.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
That was a different.
that was it.
Shaq.
2001 Shaq.
That shot still don't stop Hakeem, but I think Hakeem might have more problems stopping Shaq.
That was Raptors Akeem. That don't count.
No, I'm talking about you can put that Houston
Akeem versus Lakers Shaq. Oh no. That was Shaq on a whole different.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what we saying. Like, hold on. Around that time, that Shaq,
He still would have stopped Hakeem, but I do think that
it would have been a lot more difficult for him to stop him.
My boy Mo said, "Preach, Casey said, ain't no grown man scared of another grown man unless you playing against Raymond from White Man Can't Jump." Shout out to Marcus Johnson. Shout out to Marcus Johnson. Shout out to Josiah the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this all because two people, not one but two, today. How would he still get? They said Hakeem still get 30.
we said that.
Yeah, we said that's facts.
He definitely still get 30. 45.
But anyway, Stephen A. Smith and Chris Broussard both today on separate shows. One on ESPN, one on FS1.
I'm about to say something on here. It was about to be bad.
All right, you're welcome. Said that people don't respect LeBron James, but they don't fear LeBron James.
What does that even mean?
Ask them. They said it.
Listen, you're not even in a sport that like really incites fear. Like let's be honest. Like basketball is physical, but basketball is like a skill, like finesse sport. Like it's not like you over there like you have to impose your will every single play for you to like try to impose fear to somebody. It's it's crazy. I don't know. But my personal opinion, there's nobody, like you said earlier. If we all in the same league, what the hell am I scared of you for?
We in the same boat.
We in the same boat, except you might be on a higher floor than I am.
You better than him.
That's just that simple.
I'm not scared to play you though.
Exactly.
This dude, wow. Wait, I can't read that on there. I can't read that on there.
Uh-oh.
It's on your phone.
Check your phone. Just check your phone. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Mark, wow, man. Nick Foster says, so y'all saying wasn't afraid of Kobe and MJ. This is what, and this
nobody was scared of them except for their teammates. They were busters.
That's exactly. Hey man.
Mike Allen's buster.
Huh?
Shout out to Don't Be a Minister. And this is where that discussion started because Stephen A. made it seem like people feared MJ, they feared Kobe, but they don't fear LeBron. But then you had J.J. Redick and Kendrick Perkins who played against him, or in Kendrick Perkins was a teammate. Dudes feared him. He said
they played in the same league with this dude for most of their careers.
And J.J. Redick was on the team that defeated LeBron in the conference finals. You think they was fearing Sajunas Ilgauskas?
I don't think nobody was fearing nobody.
Exactly.
I think is respect that players have for Jordan, Kobe, and they have it for LeBron.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody was coming out and saying, "Oh man, I'm scared to guard Jordan today."
Kinsey said, "I can see that in football, but even then, I don't think no one is scared. Nobody's scared of nobody."
Now, I don't know if he was talking about like scared to play against him or like physically scared.
No, they're scared that they don't. He doesn't intimidate them on the court. So they want to go out there and basically saying, you know what, I don't fear this dude. But if
they named the whole city after LeBron.
Basically LeBron, but if LeBron and Jordan.
It was LeBron.
Feel like Jimmy.
That's exactly why I said, ask DeMar DeRozan how he feels about LeBron.
Don Collins said, feel like Jimmy Butler's teammates always fear him a little. Just the vibe I get.
No, nobody fears Jimmy Butler. The thing about the Timberwolves was there's a bunch of privileged kids over there, and they had a roughneck go up over there to ruffle their feathers.
Yeah,
that's right.
Just that simple.
That's all it was.
And they still not scared of Jimmy Butler.
No, that situation is. I always tell people when you deal when somebody who has to work real hard for what they like.
Mark, Kenzie said, "Come on, Mark."
Oh, that's funny. When you have to work hard for where you at compared to somebody that doesn't have to work that hard, sometimes I can rub the person who has to work hard the wrong way.
Listen, man, but I do think that Broussard and Stephen A. Smith was talking about two different things. I think Broussard was talking actually about playing,
right?
But when I was listening to when y'all told me to listen to Stephen A. Smith because y'all don't watch that show, and he was actually talking about the physicality of, because that's what J.J. Redick was saying. That's why J.J. Redick was like, nobody's running up on LeBron.
And the thing was,
LeBron's still one of the biggest players in the league.
And like you brought up with Broussard was trying to compare it to Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson. He said if you're Mike,
they said Kobe was like Mike Tyson.
Kobe and MJ were like Mike Tyson, and LeBron was like Floyd. Well, last time I checked, Floyd ended his career.
He said, but what he was saying is when you fight Floyd, you know you was gonna lose, but he just wasn't gonna hurt you.
Really?
All right, so
really
sounds.
Let me break down how idiotic that statement sounds.
And by the way, Floyd Mayweather is one of my 5 great favorite fighters of all time.
So
in the ring,
you're worried. You're more so worried about the guy who you have a chance of beating compared to the guy you have no chance of beating.
Kinsey said, "I think people were low key scared of Anthony Mason." Go ahead.
But that's
people were scared of Charles Oakley.
But that's
fighting.
Most said Charles Oakley.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's something different.
Yeah.
That's something different.
Yeah. Of course,
because there's people that just don't like fighting. They just don't fight. That's something different.
And I don't want to hear that about Kobe because
nah, we don't want to go there. Please don't. By the way, I still remember when you and
he called straight 2 pieces.
By the way, when me and this dude right here were at Westchester, I had to deal with that on the 115 from him and this dude Fat. They get on first thing they see me on the bus. I think he got on the bus on Crenshaw one day, met up with Fat on Crenshaw. And this dude, they get on the bus and they say, "Yeah, Kobe caught that 2-piece, huh, Jay?" I'm like, "Come on, man! That's how we started today. That's how we started."
I ain't never seen my esophagus get fired on before.
It's like, I'm like, Mark and Fat. This is how we started school. This is how we starting the best part of school, huh?
Hey, I clowned the homies about that too because I for sure wasn't a Kobe fan, and around that time, for sure, I'm like, man, y'all boy, I ain't getting punched on by.
But man, I Anthony Mason and Charles Oakley. Go ask Jordan.
That's why
goons. Those dudes were goons,
and that's why nobody really went at Jordan like physically in Chicago because Charles Oakley was there.
I'm like this. When
Oakley got guess what? When he wasn't there, who else was there?
Orlando Woolridge.
And after all them was gone, who was there? Dennis Rodman. Mm-hmm. Come on, man.
Oh, before Dennis Rodman, Bill Cartwright.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. People forget about Bill Cartwright.
Kids say y'all ain't.
but that's what I'm saying. I don't know what they talk. I like when you say people fear of him. I don't think nobody was scared of Jordan. I don't think nobody was scared of.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the media paints a narrative of people being scared of Jordan to boost up the legend.
That brings us to Mark's points.
I'm tired of y'all Jordan stands.
And hold on, before everybody starts going at Mark. Mark is a Jordan fan,
and he said he acknowledged him as the GOAT.
Jordan is the best player I've ever seen play basketball. But all this Jordan couldn't do wrong, and Jordan wasn't able to do this, or he was only able to not stop. We gotta stop this, dog. Like Jordan is a GOAT, we can leave it at that. If you don't think nobody's past that, we can just leave it at that. But we don't have to say people were scared of Jordan, but they wasn't scared of LeBron. I think it's the same thing.
Pretty much.
If you're telling me I know I'm gonna lose, I'm just not gonna get hurt. I'm going to the game knowing I'm losing, so I already lost right there, right? So is that what Broussard? That's what Broussard is saying, right?
So Don says, thing about people who say Mayweather not doing damage or not scaring them or the dude 50 plus pounds bigger than him, and I get that aspect, but people he was beating was his size.
Man, look,
go ask Canelo. Who's the pound for pound the #1 fighter in the world about Floyd. Go ask Andre Berto.
Ask De La Hoya.
Go ask Miguel Cotto.
Look, and I like Cotto. Oh, hold on. Go ask Logan Paul.
What?
Look, well, he was for sure dropped him in that fight. But anyways,
by the way, Floyd admitted that too.
Yeah, of course he did. It's in contract. We'll talk about that later. But here's my whole thing with that. Now, people talk all this mess about Floyd and all this, but I think there's one thing that people fail to realize. I think they're only judging Money Mayweather. A lot of people don't know about Pretty Boy Floyd.
I do. You ain't tell me.
But this is the thing. We shouldn't even get into boxing right now because we was on basketball. But when people say Mayweather fights are boring, he don't hit nobody, or my thing is when you get in a fight, you try to get hit.
Right. Do you want a boxing match or a fight?
The objective is for me to hit you and you not hit me, right? If Mayweather was the best
at not getting hit, makes you the best defensive fighter ever, probably.
And he was known for having a high connection percentage.
Kinsey brings up something I want to bring up because this is generational as well.
Uh-huh.
He says Kobe is the GOAT because that's the greatest player he's ever seen. He's only watched old Jordan, so.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
And I think that's where a lot of people, when they're a lot of the generation now, who are playing against LeBron, they feel that same way. But he said, and he agrees with you, Mark. So you know what I'm saying?
But this is what I'm saying. I remember I said that Saturday.
Yeah,
it was at Will House. I said it's a generational thing. Like when I asked my pops who he think is the best player, he said Will.
Yep.
My brother, his best friends know that they say Kareem.
Mm-hmm.
Our generation, we say Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
There's people under us that say Kobe, and people under him they'll say LeBron. It's, you know what I'm saying? So that's and to me, outside of Magic, that's who's at the upper echelon to the NBA.
By the way, B-Fan, you might not want to listen. You should listen to Call Out Names. Boy, you should have been here. Man, you ain't B-Fan, man. Shout out to B-Fan. He said he was coming through the studio tonight, man.
Y'all scared him.
No, I think he probably got work today.
He told us he was coming to the show today. I was like, okay, because you want to explain that take. But let's get into football, man. So, by the way, yeah, I know. Fast said I know a lot of older people who say Mike too. So it's all perfect.
And to be honest with you, it's all opinion because there's not one stat that can say this person's clearly the best player who's ever played the game of basketball.
Oh, yeah,
you got one person who got the most points, one person got the most rebounds, one person got the most rings. There's not one person that say he's.
But when a person is like top 5 in like scoring, it might be top 5 in assists.
That's LeBron.
And top 10 in steals.
That's LeBron.
Yeah. Let's get into the NFL. Let's recap week 11.
Yes, let's get into the NFL.
Let's recap these picks.
This is gonna be fun. I promise you, this is gonna be fun.
Oh boy, the NFL talk is gonna be good because this is gonna be the debut.
No, we're gonna make it quick.
All right, this ready?
We're gonna make it quick like the Bill season.
Oh! Stay tuned for the next segment, the debut of State of Emergency. All right, let's start with Thursday night football. Should be week 11.
Hold on. It says one person is perfect in finals. Let me ask you this: would you rather be 6-0 in finals or 11-1?
I'll be 11-1 any day.
Pretty much. I'd rather win more.
Any day.
I'd rather win more. I'm putting it like that.
I don't understand that
because that's the Bill Russell argument. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, go ahead. Go back to football. Let's
drop the NFL films.
Let's get it.
All right, so let's recap Thursday night. We got the Patriots at the Falcons.
Everybody picked the Pats.
By the way, do the Falcons like the number 25 whenever they play the Patriots?
Spoiler alert. I'm gonna bring up the Patriots in state of emergency.
By the way, Falcons do 4 interceptions.
Yeah.
Every quarterback do interception.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh Rosen. Yeah.
Oh my God! And I wouldn't get somebody who had the Patriots defense.
30
points.
Kyle Van
I'm
Noy,
not gonna tell you about what happened with me on fantasy football.
Me either.
The person scored the most in our league against me.
Mark.
Nick picked the Colts.
Yeah. State of emergency next.
It's a good pick.
State of emergency coming up next.
It's a good pick.
Ravens Bears. No Lamar Jackson. We didn't even know this game.
It don't matter. The Bears suck.
Everybody picked the Ravens.
Mo said the Falcons have scored 3 points in 2 games. Yeah.
everybody picked the Ravens.
By the way, who's there? I don't even. Nick Hundley. Who is that dude?
He went to damn. Was it
Bill Russell was playing
it
against 5'9"
white boys though? But yes, that's
not his fault.
But Don said, "Yeah, let's get the football." He didn't want to go there and say, "Yeah,
that's not his fault."
It's not his fault. He played who was playing.
Exactly.
Yeah, Will was playing against those guys too.
I could have sworn Fat name. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, Fat picked up Hall of Famers. You said in the chat again. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Who's next, John?
Lions, Browns.
Who'd you pick?
I picked the Lions.
Wait, the Browns won?
Yes.
Why was it?
You would think
I'm
the only one that picked the Browns.
You would think the way Baker Mayfield's wife was wolfing on Instagram that they lost.
I'm be honest with you. I didn't know the first score of the game. I just seen
13-10.
I just seen they was booing Baker Mayfield.
That's because Baker Mayfield is trash.
It was no Jared Goff. It was Tim Boyle who was their quarterback. By the way, how about that for Thanksgiving? Tim Boyle versus Andy Dalton. It's next following segment after State of Emergency. Titans, Texans. Oh my God.
Well, we all picked the Titans, so next one.
Girl, I was going to pick the Texans at first.
And you did. You did.
Man, I swear I was going to pick them at first.
You said the Texans, then you changed your mind.
I sure did. Man, I don't know why I changed my mind, man.
By the way, Adrian Peterson got released today.
Man, who cares?
They signed Golden Tate.
Get up out of here. Golden Tate is still around?
Yeah, he's now in the Titans practice squad. Packers, Vikings.
Is Dan Marino available?
Oh, my God.
Who?
He's not working for CBS no more.
Hey, I think Dan Marino throw for 5,500 in today's league.
He might throw for 6,000.
6,000, probably close to 7.
Come on, Buffalo.
Vikings, Packers.
Well, we all picked the Packers, so next.
Oh, my God. Kirk Cousins, man. By the way, I'll say that for calling out names. Dolphins, Jets.
We all picked the Dolphins.
Yes.
All right.
By the way, Fat just put those names in the chat. Kareem, Bill Russell, Artis Gilmore, Bob Lanier, Wes Unseld, Nate Thurman, Will Walton, Willis Reed.
All Hall of Famers, none fighting white boys. Go ahead.
Oh!
Go ahead. Who's next?
Saints, Eagles. Oh my God!
Me and John picked the Saints.
You
picked the Eagles.
What is going on with the Eagles now?
The Eagles are winning 3 in a row.
Kinsey said, "Hey, how's Philip Lindsay? He's unemployed.
He just got released
by the Texans this morning.
He going straight to Miami.
Yep.
All right, Washington, Carolina.
Y'all two picked the Panthers. No, yeah, y'all two picked the Panthers. I picked Washington.
Good comeback win for Washington too. Shout out to Ron Rivera.
Taylor Heineke, man.
Me and Nick Ty right now.
All right. 49ers, Jags.
Not no more. Me and John picked the Niners. I don't know why.
Yeah. Deebo Samuel, by the way.
He be Deeboing people out there.
I don't know why you picked the Jags.
Yeah, they're just guys. That's pretty much why I picked them. Oh man, Knicks, Raiders versus the Bengals. He's still on the waiver wire, Ken. So we'll see what happens.
Me and John picked the Bengals. Bengals won.
Yeah, like 32-13.
They dogged us.
By the way, Joe Mixon, don't run over your own teammates, man.
Idiot.
Do what you want to.
All right.
He scored 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, he balled.
Cowboys,
Cowboys, Chiefs. Huh?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Who?
Cowboys, Chiefs.
Me and John picked the Chiefs.
By the way, how about the number one offense, huh, Cowboys? Yeah. How about the number one offense, huh? Get out of here. Cardinals, Seahawks.
They without Cooper, aren't they? But they had a lot of injuries, but still.
Yeah, Amari Cooper went ahead and got COVID.
Went ahead and got COVID. Like he chose to. You said Seattle, Arizona?
Yeah.
Me and John picked Seattle. You picked Arizona?
Oh, man. By the way, I hope they're enjoying their nice days with Russell Wilson.
He might be the Raiders next year.
Go ahead.
Charlie with the Broncos. Sunday night, Chargers, Steelers.
Me and John picked the Chargers.
Now I gotta say, everyone hurt though.
Good job by the Chargers.
And then,
Unfortunately.
and then Monday night, last night, Bucks, Giants.
Everybody picked Tampa Bay.
All right, so we're gonna. So how we doing against the points?
Me and Nick picked Tampa Bay win by 12, so we both.
Oh my God, why not? Wish it was a nice day. Bonson, I wish it was our nice days with Russell Westbrook. Be patient, man.
You picked Kansas City to win by 5, John.
Good job.
Everybody covered. Everybody got some points.
Yeah, I hope it won't. Yeah, always send them. You want to send those winnings.
Hey, John, you came in 3rd place with 9.
Can't win for nothing.
Nick, you came in 2nd with. Nope, my bad. John, you came in. Nick, you came in 3rd with 8. Mm-hmm. John, you had 9, and I had
Which one?
11.
Man, if I would have picked the 49ers and chose the Houston like I should have. Yep.
Yep.
It's all good.
All right, so we're going to pause the pick segment because it's time. Let's do this segment to talk some NFL. It's called, we're debuting a new segment here on Sports Free tonight, and then we'll get back to the picks. It's called State of Emergency.
Yes, sir.
So this is and we're going to do this, we do this all sports, but we're going to focus on the football. If your team, you feel like your football team is in a state of emergency, put it in the comments and explain why. This is dedicated to pretty much these two. Oh, wow.
What?
Kizzy said the Bills cost them some money, Mark.
Why'd you pick the Bills?
Oh, man. So, state of emergency. Nick Reese.
Don't pick the Bills no more this year except against the Jets.
Yeah, that's on the team for sure. Dog out.
Nick Reese. Explain why there's a state of emergency for your Las Vegas Raiders.
The state of emergency for the Raiders is this is horrible. Just flat out, like it's horrible.
You can't start off with this is horrible.
Nah, it is because look,
2 words: Carson Wentz. Yeah, Carson Wentz said, "Yeah, that
had nothing to do with Carson.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor said what?
No, that offensive line said what?
And they lost Kenny Nelson too in that game too.
Oh my God, I hate to hear that. But
okay.
State of emergency for the Raiders. We're horrible right now. We're in a horrible. For real, look, we're in a horrible predicament as far as the coach situation, and then an unfortunate situation with Henry Ruggs. Be careful with that. The thing is, the Henry Ruggs situation, I didn't realize it would affect our offense as badly as it did. Because now, I don't know if you guys are watching any of our games.
Yeah, in fact, when got hurt during the game, I don't know if he's on. He's not on IR or anything, but he got hurt.
No, he got hurt. He might miss a couple of games at the most. He just came back.
Go ahead, man.
So, the Raiders' offense is so easy to defend now. It is absolutely ridiculous. We already had issues running the ball this year because of Josh Jacobs' injuries. The offensive line shift that we made this past offseason hasn't helped our offensive line as far as run blocking at all. We're pretty good at pass blocking most of the time. On the right side is kind of suspect, but hey, who's right side of their line ain't suspect at times. So the thing is,
True that. I he's best line in football.
Who? Yes, he is. The thing is that not having that game breaker and our offense is set up to have a guy like Henry Ruggs, a speeder, a burner, to have in order for everything to work. Because let's just be honest, right now, our best receiver is Darren Waller. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if he's our only receiving option, we're in trouble. Because it's going to be easier for teams to lock in on him now because they don't have to worry about if we lock in on him, Ruggs may burn us on the outside. That fear isn't there no more. So our offense has taken a big hit behind that. And the offense starts off very slow, and it's difficult for them to move the ball. It looks very bad. Very, very bad. Our defense, surprisingly, was not, even though the score may show different, our defense wasn't the reason why we lost yesterday. It was most definitely our offense. The defense is on the field longer than the offense was. You're never going to win when that happens. All right. Never going to win.
Kansas City, y'all got Deshaun Jackson. We're not going to go there.
Man.
Okay, Mark.
Did you see that stupid fumble he did?
Yeah. Okay, Mark.
What?
It's your turn for state emergency.
Did y'all see the Bill score?
Yeah, I was watching on the red zone.
Oh, you was watching it too?
Yeah.
Oh, so you know the state of emergency. You're sorry. And simply, you don't need no breakdown. There's no way in the world that with the offense that we supposedly have, our defense is top 5, which is overrated. The defense is top 5, and we're still this bad. You would think that if our defense was top 5, with the offense that we have, we should be the best team in football.
Some people still believe you are, but I'm starting to
stop.
I'm starting to agree with what you're saying.
Stop overrating the Bills. We're only good against sorry teams.
Wow. I have a different reason for having y'all in state of emergency.
Okay.
Let me tell you why. I agree with what the hell was that? I agree with everything that you just said.
I'm about to lose our OC.
And another thing, not even just the fact they're about to lose their OC. They may end up losing their Leslie Frazier if they don't like Leslie Frazier. They might end up losing Leslie Frazier as well. But the thing is, that's the most worrisome about the Bills right now. That too. It's not even just that. It's not just them. It's the fact of the Patriots are starting to figure it out with Mac Jones.
That's bad.
So,
by the way, Micah Hyde, Jonathan Taylor didn't have to do that to Micah Hyde.
Yeah, that was right.
Sorry.
And
I stopped watching again.
Yeah, but Jonathan Taylor proved what I said again about these when he plays against soft defenses.
Yeah. What's the most points y'all gave up in fantasy?
To
one player? Like you don't have to look it up. Just random.
You talking about like a single player?
I can't think.
Like I think somebody
probably gave up 30, 40.
Nah, I think somebody scored 50 against me with somebody.
What position did he play?
It was a quarterback.
Cool. A running back had 57.
I'm assuming that running back was Jonathan Taylor.
I think that may be the highest of all time. No, I take that back. It's not the highest of all time. I know 1 year I had Jamal Charles. And I for sure had a 60-point game with Jamal Charles.
Jesus said, "Don't no one care about mac and cheese, man." By the way,
hey, look.
Y'all better start. Y'all better
stop dissing him, man. Hey, look.
Man.
Look, we were wrong about Mac Jones. Let's just be real.
We was at the draft party laughing. Clowning if this dude got drafted by my squad.
You know what we were saying? Who? Guess what? He said, me.
Yeah.
Me.
By the way, fact about Mac Jones. His real name is actually Michael. So when you do
Area 51. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Michael?
Yeah. So the McKenzie, or is it McCorkle or McKenzie is his middle name?
Okay, we're back.
So that whole Mike Jones thing actually works.
Hey, there we go.
It's actually better.
Yeah. His name is actually Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
Yeah. Hey, look. All I know is there's about 2 teams right now that are very upset that they didn't draft him. And one of them are in their division. Oh, and his team. Well, I'm pretty sure y'all not that pissed off. Y'all got a guy who's gonna be second in defensive rookie of the year votes.
No, we did. We did. Y'all you just probably heard it. Nick was just very loud when he said it.
Yeah.
Said it again.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah.
So we're gonna pick.
Yeah. Let's go there. So I don't have a state of emergency yet, but we'll see what happens after Sunday. So Don Collins says Cowboys state of emergency.
Oh, okay.
Injuries are starting to pile up. Haven't really beat anybody tough. Still not sold on the Pats. Good news. Raiders up next. Oh, you're a Cowboys fan.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is this. I agree. I think we're gonna get dusted, but this is what you call a trap game, Cowboys fans. I've seen the Raiders fall for a lot of trap games, and I've seen y'all fall for trap games. And this is most definitely a trap game.
Let's talk about it. Let's go ahead and get into it then. Thanksgiving Day. A tradition like no other. Football. Well,
as far as
this game
teams.
Well, Fats. I know Fats in the comments. We know he by the way, Fats said it'd be a happy Thanksgiving if Mac Nagy's fired after this game. Bears Lions.
I got the Bears.
By the way, Andy Dalton, no Justin Fields.
Bears?
I got Bears. No Justin Fields. It's gonna be no Jared Goff probably. So it's gonna be Tim Boyle versus Andy Dalton. Jared Goff got an oblique injury.
State of emergency. Chargers still not playing any run defense.
Time out. Y'all!
That's a good second.
Hold on.
It is.
Out of all the teams,
Good job, man.
y'all most definitely appreciate that. Y'all are definitely not in a state of emergency. Y'all are okay. I wish the Raiders had the Charger problems.
By the way,
y'all probably can be fixed with probably one player.
All right, so Raiders, Cowboys.
I'm picking the Raiders.
I'm sorry, Nick.
You're not. Don't trust me.
You picked the Lions or the Bears?
Oh, I'm picking the Lions.
Okay. So you picking the Lions to get the first win?
Yeah, and there's no Khalil Mack either.
All right, yeah, Khalil Mack's done for the year with a foot pass. He has that foot surgery.
Raiders,
Cowboys.
I hate picking the Cowboys, but
this is like the worst. This is like the worst 2 meetings for me, man.
Cowboys.
I mean, by the way, Don. Please don't be like these nonsense Cowboys fans, man.
But we didn't know he was a Cowboy fan until just now, so I can respect that so far.
But thank you for your honesty. Kenzie said he only trusted their offense. All right, the Thursday nighter, Mark's Bills versus the Saints. At halftime, they're honoring Drew Brees. Wow. I'm still picking the Bills, man.
I'm picking the Bills.
I lived the Trevor Siemian experiment.
I'm picking the Bills because that's my team. But if you ask me the confidence level on the 1 to 10, 10 being most confident, I got -3.
Let me tell you why
You got the Bills?
I'm picking the Saints.
You picking the Bills, John?
Yeah, I'm picking y'all, man.
I'm picking the Saints because the Saints defense is pretty good. They're not terrible.
I know how to stop Buffalo. Keep Josh Allen in the pocket.
And I think New Orleans is one of those teams that do that. And their secondary is very good.
By the way, Kenzie said that Cam Hayward needs to be suspended.
Who?
Cam Hayward.
For what? Oh, that punch?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, okay. See, Don said -3.
He was laughing.
He's like, oh, my. That's right. Gonzaga
can't even watch it.
I'll turn it right now. I got
Gonzaga killing UCLA.
It's 33-10. Ain't nothing to watch.
Hey, which one call it is on Gonzaga, huh? Chet.
Yeah, number one put. Yeah, Chet.
Yeah.
He's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gonzaga said, he said UCLA who? Yeah, 33-10.
All right, so we got Bills, Saints, but I'm not very confident.
By the way,
I got the Saints.
We're going to try to get the NFL to change their games on Thanksgiving. We need to get rid of this tradition. Look, I don't have no problem with the Cowboy tradition.
I don't have a problem with the Cowboys. I'm tired of seeing
Detroit.
Get Detroit off of freaking Thanksgiving, dude. Like, there's no reason for that game to be.
Barry Sanders is not there. No Megatron. No Matthew Stafford.
They didn't matter when they was there either.
Gonzaga said they better get the O'Bannon brothers out of here. That's stupid. Said they better go get Barron and Toby Bailey and Tyus Edney and Jordan Zedick.
O'Bannon brothers might give Gonzaga work.
They really would have.
Yeah.
They really would have.
With Chet and Timmy.
Yeah.
All right, come on. Who's next?
All right, let's go ahead to Sunday.
Ooh, Chargers, Broncos.
Yeah, I know I'm picking. Kansas, I see you, man.
Broncos.
I'm picking them too.
You picking the Broncos too?
Yes.
You know why they're going to win? Jason, Jerron Rush, Capone. By the way, you know why they're going to win Sunday?
What's that?
The Chargers not going to show up?
No, because they know it's Princess Sophie's birthday. They know what it is on Sunday.
Oh,
they know it's Princess Sophie's birthday on Sunday, so they know what it is. They know They know it's the 5th. So we gonna get it. Kansas, I see you. I hate always putting Cowboy games in prime. Putting Cowboy games in prime time. I don't
mind watching the Cowboys.
I just want to lose in peace. Broncos aren't winning Sunday. Okay, well, we'll see.
I'm going with the Chargers, guys. I'm sorry.
I'm winning. Chargers -2.5. We're at the house. This is going to be the game of the day. Rams Packers. And that's an even line right now.
That's not gonna be a game. That might be a blowout.
I don't know, man. Aaron Rodgers dealing with that toe injury.
Is David Bakhtiari playing?
He had to have another surgery. He's not ready yet.
Well, I mean, that hasn't mattered so far this year.
I'm picking the Rams. Rams.
He said,
I started to pick Green Bay, but I'm picking the Rams.
Fat says the Rams.
Well, he a Bear fan, so.
Mo said, we're taking a Herbert. Hey, come on, Mo. Pause, man.
What did he say?
Wow.
You read that.
Nope.
You read that, but don't read it out loud. Come on, Mo, man. Say, pause, man.
Who y'all got? Rams or
I got the Rams.
I got the Packers.
Stafford's first time in Green Bay as a Rams. So.
I think the Packers are a physical enough team to go ahead and get the next team up out of here.
Mm.
All right. Steelers, Bengals in Cincy.
The Steelers beat the Bengals this year already.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Cincy minus 4.5.
I'm going with Jamar Chase.
I'm picking Jamar Chase too.
I'll say you can.
Who you got?
I'm going with the offensive rookie.
I'm about to say offensive rookie of the year. Yeah, most definitely.
The guy Mark was right. The guy he said this first. When we were trying to tell him to go get Penei Sewell to make sure that Joe Burrow is protected, have a decent online, this man said it first, and he was right.
Penei Sewell has not given up a sack this year.
Penei Sewell's a baller.
Yes, he is. He's definitely very, very
good. Pitt lost to Cincy in Pittsburgh, right?
Oh, Pittsburgh lost to them?
Or did they?
I thought Pittsburgh beat them.
Okay, then right.
No. I could be wrong though. I don't remember.
Well, we'll see.
I'm gonna be honest.
But all right, next game, Buccaneers Colts in Indy.
How you spell Tampa Bay?
Reigning Super Bowl champs. Well, yeah, Bengals won.
So
Bengals won.
Okay,
cool. 24-10.
They're about to win again.
Week 3.
They're about to win again.
I got Tampa Bay.
I got Tampa Bay too. Tampa Bay minus 3, by the way.
So Tampa Bay, main thing is not to stop the run, right? And what all do the Colts do?
Run.
All right. I'm definitely picking Tampa Bay.
Question is, will they have Vita Vea? He didn't play last night.
Wait. Vita ain't gonna play?
He didn't play last night. We'll see.
Hold on.
Panthers, Dolphins.
I'm picking the Panthers.
Minus 1.5.
Shout out to Cam Newton.
Minus 1.5.
Shout out to Cam.
I'm going Panthers.
Should have never left. They should have never got rid of him.
Y'all about to laugh.
You picking the Dolphins?
I'm going with the Dolphins.
Wow.
I mean,
it's not a bad pick.
Hey, look, the Dolphins, they're a hot team right now. They were doing like 3 in a row.
All right. Titans, Patriots.
I'm picking the Patriots.
I am too. Titans losing to the Texans and Tyrod.
This game gonna be closer than what people think, though.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Don said he out, fellas. Great show. F. Westbrook. Come on, man.
There you go.
Hey, Don, thanks for watching.
Most definitely.
Be back next week.
See you next Tuesday.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bro. All right. Eagles, Giants. By the way, the news today, they got rid of Coach Handclap.
What?
Golf clap, I should say. Jason Garrett. That's why I had to make sure I say something ahead of it because I know how it sounds.
Fam. Yo.
All right. Yeah. No,
Jason Garrett, the OC, was fired.
Now, I have a question. Why they fired him?
Because
they should have never hired him.
You know why? Because that's the start of the trickle effect. You have to start with the lowest person that you can fire and then work your way up. All of them going to be going by, I think, in the season.
I don't get why they fired him when it's not really his fault. The offense is terrible.
No, it's not really his fault that he has Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is sorry.
And look, and not even just, I agree with that 100%. But look, Saquon's been hurt the past 2 years.
He can't stay healthy.
Thank you. The offensive line is terrible.
Horrible.
And then they got Kenny Galladay, and he's been hurt all year.
And they can't stop nobody on defense.
What can you do?
Fire Dave Gettleman.
I mean, they stopped the Raiders.
Fire Gettleman.
So Eagles versus Giants?
Yes.
Give me the Eagles.
How do you spell Philadelphia?
This for Philly.
Just say fly, Eagles fly. Kenzie said
I'm not doing that.
Cam is on his mellow revenge tour.
I'm not saying nobody else is a team champ. I'm not doing that.
You can put Wallow.
Wallow, yeah.
Shout out to Wallow.
All right. Speaking of Falcons, Jaguars.
This is a bad game.
That's why the line is even.
Bro.
How many wins Jaguars got?
2.
Back at number 3.
Yeah.
Urban Myers.
I have no faith in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, is Georgia playing?
Please.
That'd be the only. That's the only Georgia. That's the only.
Hey, you think the Bills can beat Georgia?
Yes.
The Bills a dog walk Georgia.
Stop, man.
Ain't no college team beating no professional team.
Yeah.
There's only a select number of professionals on one team.
Oh my god.
And this team has a whole team professional.
Sometimes the professionals don't need to be professionals.
This next game is even worse than this.
Who you got, Jags or Falcons?
Give me the Jags.
What's next?
Jets, Texans.
Hello? Hello? What was that sound?
All right, Nick.
Bro.
That's not
TV for man, I almost started laughing in the middle of my drink.
That's it. That's the next game. Jets, Texans.
Hey, is Tyrod playing?
Yes.
I'm going with the Texans.
I'm gonna pick them regardless.
Yeah, even though there's no.
What they got? Joe Flacco gonna be playing for?
Nope. It's gonna be Zach Wilson. Both Joe Flacco and Mike White are in the COVID protocols.
Yo, how terrible is Zach Wilson for them to try and get Joe Flacco on their team?
Matt said that you almost died, Nick.
Mike White not playing the market what he did against us.
No, there's no way he plays anymore. He's done for it.
Yeah,
they going straight to the CFL.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Going back to the XFL. By the way, you know they're bringing back the USFL?
I'm not saying his name no more. Only in the positive light. Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, he's gonna be positive because he's gonna be a plus. He's gonna be a plus 300 on Sunday against the Jets.
Yeah. Matter of fact, hold on, I might add him to my team to start this week just for this game.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, man, look,
this is a good one. Vikings 49ers. This coach, you stop it, man.
I got 49ers, man.
I'm shocked Kansas ain't came with no Tyrod slander yet. He's probably coming in 3-2-1. I got Vikings 49ers minus a field goal.
I got the Vikings.
Who you got, John?
I think that game go either way, but I think the Vikings will win this game.
Last time they was there, the Niners won. That was that playoff game. I'm sure going to the Niners.
Niners on a little roll.
By the way, who was
They beat the Rams and they blew out somebody.
They always beat the Rams. I don't count.
They count.
Has Kirk Cousins been the same without Kyle Shanahan or Sean McVay?
Kirk Cousins had a good game Sunday.
Yeah.
You want to know how I know?
He was a quarterback?
Yeah, not my quarterback.
Oh, he went against him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He had 35.
Oh, my God.
And Justin Jefferson at 43.
By the way, cut the beat.
Along with the 57.
We need to kill this debate. I was going to say for calling out names, but it's bothering me. So Dan Orlovsky said that the duo of Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen. What did I say?
Wait, what?
This is bothering me, man. I need to get this out. Get this out my system now before I call out names. Darren Oski said that the duo of Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen is better than Adam Thielen and Stephon Diggs.
Man, they better start drug testing up over there.
He's smoking, man.
Yeah.
Kenzie said 3 things guaranteed: death, tax, and Tyrod Taylor throwing picks. I knew eventually it was going to happen.
Oh no!
But yeah, all that was in one game against me.
Bro, hold on. That was in the Tom Brady's the GOAT?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Who had that?
Ben Fair. Shout out to Ben Fair.
Hey, Ben Fair team is kind of he be having some cold players on this team. Yeah.
He be out there.
He scored 177.
Oh my God.
Is that even possible?
Somebody else scored 170.
Listen.
Oh my God. He had all the right players.
Kirk Cousins had 35. Jonathan Taylor had 57.
And he had a player put up 0.
Justin Jefferson put up 43.
Woo! And then Traubman put up 20 basically. So yeah. Those
By the way, he's hurt now.
Those 4 alone pretty much killed you.
Yeah.
No, he's hurt now.
Oh no, I hate to hear that, man.
What's next game?
Oh man, so back to the games. Just had it. Here we go. Oh yeah, Browns Ravens, the Sunday nighter.
Oh, Ravens easy.
Browns Ravens.
Ravens easy. Easy call.
Ravens. I'm just picking Ravens for John. He didn't say Ravens.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go. That's what I'm picking. I'm not picking Baker Mayfield on the Sunday.
Man, I've been saying the same thing about Baker Mayfield since I've known y'all.
And then the Monday nighter, we got Seahawks Washington.
Who the hell chooses these damn games for Monday? There's some snoozers for Monday Night Football. Or no, Thursday. I'm sorry, Thursday Night Football.
Thursday night actually been decent this year.
No, it wasn't. Last week it was.
Last Thursday was Patriots Falcons. Well, fortunately, Kansas City depends on Lamar's playing. He hasn't been.
It don't matter for
It doesn't matter.
You just saw what they beat.
It doesn't matter.
Who you got? Washington or Seattle?
They're in the capital.
I'm picking Washington.
I got Washington too.
Man, this game don't feel the same without Chase Young, but
I mean,
why do I want to pick Seattle? Because I don't want to bet against Russell Wilson, man. But dang, man, they looked bad against Arizona. I got to go with the football team as well, man. So let's see how we win some money. Who we gonna pick against the point spread? Give me a game, fellas. Give me a team, and I'll tell you what the points say.
Who the Jets playing against?
They're playing the Texans, and there's no line in that game right now.
Damn. Who's the other team?
Who's Tampa Bay playing?
They're playing the Colts. They're favored by 3.
Oh, damn, that's what that game.
Yeah, that game go either way.
They're it
don't matter. I'm trying to think.
Lines, man. Give me another one.
I'm trying to see.
These lines are very.
What's that Falcons and Jaguars one?
Even.
You can just. I guess you just have to pick a winner on that, right?
Yeah. That's right now. It's even. It's an even line right now.
This is ridiculous.
I'm taking that Cincinnati.
What's Cincinnati?
Cincinnati minus 4.5 versus the Steelers. Versus the Steelers.
You know something?
At the crib.
What's the spread for the Rams and Packers?
That's even.
Bro, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I think I'm gonna choose the Cincy one too. Yeah, that sounds most sensible right now.
Cincy win by 5.
Yeah, I got that one.
I think I'm gonna go Patriots minus 6.5.
Pets win by 6.
Man, that's
who Miami playing?
They're playing the Jet. No. Miami's playing Carolina. Carolina is favored by 1.5.
Okay, good. I want to make sure.
So they're under.
Carolina got to go by 2.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
that's it.
That's the picks. All right, man.
We're going to use these next. So we got that.
Hold on. Before we leave football, I made a list of potential coaches for the Raiders.
All right, drop it.
All right.
Sean Dunn.
Dang, already, Mark? Come on, man.
All right. So I'm
gonna
say these names, then y'all yay or nay.
Okay.
Joe Brady.
No.
Joe Brady's Carolina's offensive coordinator.
OC from LSU.
No.
With Joe,
Yeah.
with Joe Burrow. No.
No.
I think he's gonna take the LSU job. To be honest with you.
Raheem Morris.
No, heck no.
John, I'm sure he was on for a minute.
Maybe.
Kenzie said Jason Garrett. You gotta be out of your mind.
You lost your mind. I'll stop with my boy for a second.
John Gruden.
No. Jay Gruden, maybe.
Where is he at? He coaching. I think Jacksonville or somewhere.
Oh man, I can't say what I want to say.
On the email from John.
Wow.
Todd Bowles.
Yeah. If he's willing to be I think he has one more. He has one more shot.
Leslie Frazier.
Ask that guy.
Yeah, why not? Take him.
Kenzie said, "Don't sleep on y'all hiring Jason Garrett." Come on, man. No one.
As an OC, I'll be cool with that. As an OC, not a head coach, no.
Quarterback coach.
Yeah, Bill O'Brien.
Yeah.
Bill O'Brien.
No.
Coaching rehab. Alabama's coaching rehab.
From the Texans, right?
Yeah, he's an OC.
Oh no, yeah, he can coach. Just don't give him no power.
Yeah, he wouldn't have no power.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Go bring back Reggie McKenzie.
No. Oh yeah, we do.
Go bring back Reggie McKenzie. After I fire
no. They're not going to fire Mike Mayock because Mike Mayock really hasn't.
Yeah, he has. He had bad drafts.
Those weren't his picks. Those first round picks were John Gruden's picks.
But Gruden brought him in.
John Madden.
I wish.
The documentary Christmas weekend.
Wink Martindale. Baltimore, DC.
How old is he?
He's like in his probably 40s, 50s, probably.
I give him a
shot.
He's also worked for the Raiders before.
Kenzie said, "What about Vance Joseph?" Well, let me say this from a guy who had Vance Joseph as his head coach.
He wasn't over at the Broncos too long for a reason.
He's probably better suited off as a coordinator. He has leadership tendencies, but I think
he's kind of like North Turner is.
He needs to at least give him a few years, maybe one more year. Let's see what Arizona does one more year before we get head coach. But he'll definitely get some interviews.
Marvin Lewis.
No.
What do you think?
I think he's like Doc Rivers, but never won a championship. Anyway,
it's like you might as well go trade for Mike McCarthy.
All right. Byron Leftwich.
Yes.
Brian Daly.
Yes.
All right.
I don't want him to go, but yes.
I don't want the Broncos to try to get in. Yes.
All right. Gus Bradley.
No.
You don't think Gus Bradley?
No.
No.
Good coordinator. Keep him the coordinator. Pause.
Well, I mean, he didn't have that much help over there in Jacksonville. Nobody does.
Against Buffalo.
Ooh.
Dang, that's cold.
6 points.
Lincoln Riley.
$258 million.
Lincoln Riley. So he leaves Oklahoma for the Raiders.
That's been the trend lately.
Norman for Vegas. We got a quarterback. He's a good quarterback coach.
He's young.
I'm not down on the idea of Lincoln Riley, but
I think I want to see him as a coordinator first.
Yeah, I think he'll probably get in the same way Kingsbury did.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. But it wouldn't be a bad.
I don't know if that's the right starter job for him.
I get what you mean. Doug Peterson.
Why not?
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't see why the Eagles got rid of him.
There's a Carson Wentz.
Ooh, and last but not least, the great Eric Bieniemy.
Of course.
Yeah,
of course.
Steal him from You overpay him to steal him away from the Chiefs.
I would.
Huh?
He's a Chiefs coach. He's not going to.
I've been saying the same thing. I said that when he didn't get the job last year.
I think Andy Reid got 1, maybe 2 more years, and then there's going to be Eric Bieniemy.
If the Raiders interview him and he's their guy, you make him the offer you can't refuse.
No, you give him a check and say what's your number in it.
You give him the same offer that the Lions gave. What's his name? He didn't accept it. The other Campbell. Matt Campbell.
Oh, Iowa State.
Yeah, they offered him 10 years, $70 million.
Listen, you give him a check and say write your number in there.
What is your number? There's no.
No, you let him do it.
Exactly.
Here you go.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah, pretty much. Because that dude has a hell of an offensive line, and he would be perfect. And like you said, he'll weaken our opponent at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
So, how much time you have?
All right, we're 5 minutes. We're ready for call. All right, let's go and call on that. We're gonna go rapid fire on this. So we get ready. If we gotta have our final words on this Thanksgiving week. I'm gonna start out first because I gotta. Whoo, boy, this is gonna be LeBron. I got your back today, bro. I got your back today because everyone I'm calling out has something to do with LeBron James. So as soon as Nick Freeze drops that beat, I'm ready because I'm coming in. I'm spitting fire tonight.
You can start it a cappella.
Okay, let's go. Yeah. Let's go. I'm dropping the bars now. Enes Kanter and Rashad McCants.
Hey, Rashad McCants don't forever call out names.
Yeah, you might as well have this. Yeah, you're an idiot.
You're not even a North Carolina alum no more.
Yeah, we disown you.
Man, that's because he's a piece of.
You know what?
Yo, who edited that?
That was me.
That was fire.
He said you're a piece of. You know what?
Does LeBron deserve the suspension? Yes.
Yeah.
He got it. It was proper protocol.
That flavor too. He had to get suspension.
I know it was in New York, but they had to do it. And so Enes Kanter,
in context, though, he deserved that because he shouldn't have got a flavor too.
So here's my issue with Enes Kanter. So he's calling out LeBron for saying that he's not about political. And he say he's not truly about social justice. He's talked to former teammates who don't like who think who's following him, blah blah blah. And then he comes out with these shoes when the Lakers play Boston, basically asking them to speak up on China issues. Him and Nike, they need to speak up on China issues. He said that Michael Jordan don't do stuff for black people and all this other stuff. And then when you had a chance to talk to LeBron, you walked right past him. In the hallway, and on the floor. And you're saying that he could have spoke to you. No, he didn't have a problem with you. You had a problem with him. So why does he got to speak to you? You said his name. Like you Destiny's Child.
I can't repeat that. Go ahead. But
right.
I agree.
What Kinsey just said?
Yeah.
Yeah, he really is. Exactly what he is. And Rashad McCants, the last person you need to be talking to LeBron James with is Jason Whitlock. Talking about this stuff that once the pressure get hit, LeBron gonna put on a fake injury so he don't take the blame. Shut up.
That was stupid because LeBron. It was 7 games into the season. What pressure was LeBron feeling?
Shut up. Thank you.
Rashad McCants is an idiot.
Man, by the way, what classes did you take in North Carolina?
He didn't take classes at North Carolina.
Well,
remember he came out and said that we couldn't make it in the NBA.
Well, pretty much see that. Idiot. Disrespect the Tar Heel brand, man.
What Tar Heel brand? He ain't no Tar Heel.
Yeah, he really ain't. Yeah.
That sound like Duke business.
Say, hey. Yeah, I agree. All y'all comments on Enes Kanter. Let me go to Michael Irvin, Ryan Clark, and Jay Williams. Because this all has to do with the LeBron-Isaiah Stewart situation. They basically thought that LeBron should got more punishment than Isaiah Stewart. No, and no. Michael Irvin, no. Because, You're LeBron James. You're the face of the league. And obviously, they're holding you to a higher standard. No, he got the suspension. Ryan Clark, right, basically saying that, oh, you did this intentionally. He tried, no, the contact to be physical was intentional, but I don't think he was out there trying to get the dude a bloody eye. Come on, fam. You know better than that. Stop using football lingo with basketball and then saying, well, dudes don't want to fight. Well, stop. And Jay Williams, yeah, you know Isaiah Stewart. But that still don't mean he's not wrong for what he did.
Isaiah Stewart has a track record, clearly.
Go Google Isaiah Stewart, Luka Doncic. Shout out to Kenzie, who sent that into the chat.
Shout out to Kenzie.
Yeah,
and Blake Griffin when he tried to.
Man, I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, until Ryan Clark will play a game in Denver.
Yo, and somebody said that in the comments too on IG.
Wow. Mark, you got my phone on bro?
Stephen A. Smith.
Ay.
And John, I know it was in our group chat. I don't know which side of the fence you was on.
What's that?
But I stayed quiet in that whole thing.
Which one?
But when they was talking about why is the Nets struggling, and he brought up Kyrie.
Okay, let me say this. Where do I stand on the Nets struggles? I don't think you blame Kyrie. No, you have two top 5 to 6 players here.
Can I say who's the issue behind this? Can I say the coach?
My thing is it's not even about who's struggling, why the Nets struggling. It's the fact that you use that to bring up Kyrie. Why?
Because he probably feels they wouldn't have the struggles if he played. Okay,
but
let's understand.
But you still picked the Nets to come out the Nets to come out the East when you knew Kyrie wasn't playing. Why is that a problem there? You're just using this time to get back and still dog Kyrie. Get over your personal issue with Kyrie.
And LeBron.
Or is it the fact because they black and we know how you feel about black people? Anyway, go ahead.
Okay.
Bring Max back.
Keep J with Max 6'10" on 17.
I'll be cool with it being Max and JJ Redick. And shout out to JJ Redick for setting up to Stephen A. Smith.
You're not gonna be on there no more neither.
No, he's done for it. He's done for it. It's for sure, right?
Yeah. We're gonna see.
He's done for it.
Stephen A. Smith might be Skip Bayless. Anyway, go ahead.
I mean, at least Skip Bayless is.
One time some dude got to say something smart today.
I'm calling on USC. I have to.
Sorry, bro.
USC. I hope you look at this tape over and over again and be embarrassed. Every chance that you get, you deserve everything that you're going to hear. Because we went out there flat-footed and got dogged out. We had a quarterback signing autographs in the middle of a game in the first quarter.
By the way, what he's talking about? He's talking about Dorian Thompson-Robinson, UCLA quarterback, scored a touchdown, and then a fan of UCLA was in the end zone section, handed him a hat with a Sharpie. He signed it, and they gave him an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
That's what we call. But
the amazing thing to me is that he signed an autograph during the game at the Coliseum.
That's the part. That's
the most embarrassing part about it.
That's like,
this is the worst USC has.
No, Kenzie, that's a joke. Google Dorian Thompson-Robinson.
It's not a joke.
Signature.
This is actually a highlight. This was a highlight up on ESPN. I got notification for it.
I watched it when it happened. I'm in the
barbershop
watching it when it happened.
He went over there and did it. USC, you need to figure out what you're going to do because you have a a recruiting class that's going to play next year and the year afterwards that has pretty good players. And you need to figure out this coaching situation before you ruin these players' time in college. Just that simple.
That's true.
That's that simple. You get all these top recruits and do nothing with them. You need to figure it out. There's no reason why we consistently have a top 15, top 20 recruiting class. Certain years we have top 10 and don't do nothing with it.
Hey, is that him signing the autograph? Which one was worse? Him signing the autograph at the Coliseum or the Nets fans screaming MVP to Steph Curry?
Oh, it's currently Steph.
Why Durant playing?
It's currently the Nets fans yelling MVP.
I've never heard nobody do that while LeBron was playing.
Oh! That's a walk-off! That's a walk-off! That's a walk-off! That's it! Count on that, it's done. You can't even come back off that. Let's go. Let's end the show now. That's a walk-off. By the way, if y'all didn't hear what Mark said, you've never heard somebody yell MVP in a game where LeBron's playing.
On LeBron's home court.
In his house.
You never see that.
By the way, they did it in Cleveland as well, but obviously LeBron doesn't play in Cleveland anymore. That's the only way it happened. That's the only time it happened in Cleveland. It didn't happen in Miami, and it's not going to happen with the Lakers.
SC is waiting on Pete Carroll.
Nah.
Man, Pete Carroll don't even look at USC no more. He's tired of going over to the projects out here.
So final words. Put your hand out. Let's first start off with something as we're in the season of Thanksgiving is Thursday. Enjoy your meals, enjoy your family. What do you think? Each of us will tell us what we thankful for in sports, and we'll each tell you what we thankful for outside of sports. Mark, what do you you thankful for in sports?
First off, I'm thankful that the Braves won the World Series.
That's right.
I'm thankful that at the rate that Georgia's going, we're going to be in a championship game. I'm thankful that the Bills have one good year and won the AFC East. That's it.
What you thankful outside of football for, man?
Of course, man. You know, family is always going to be first. Son had a parent-teacher conference. That's the best news I got all day.
That's what's up.
And I'm thankful for my homies, man. Y'all always
day ones.
Y'all always be doing
know what it is. All right, man. What you thankful for, man? Sports wise. I know football. I mean, you good, man. I know football has been good, but you also got something thankful for basketball.
Actually, I take that back. You know, I'm wearing my Bruins shirt for my Baldwin Bruins. We in the second round of the playoffs.
Shout out to Baldwin Hills.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Baldwin Hills.
So I'm happy about that. We play the LA Rams, who actually play at Fremont. We play them in 2 weeks. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that the Clippers aren't playing too bad without Kawhi Leonard.
Paul George is balling. Please, everybody go watch Paul George. Give him that man some credit.
By the way, him and Luka right now. Go watch that game right now. Him versus Luka right now.
Most definitely. Outside of sports, of course, thankful for family. Thankful for, the homies and everything like that.
That's
also thankful like this baby on the way.
Yeah,
That's what I'm thankful for.
All right.
What about you, John?
All right, on the sports-wise, obviously, let me start off. Tennessee, I think we finally got a coach, man, and Josh Heupel, man.
That's dope.
Must be nice.
The offensive scheme has been looking good, so let's see what we can get on the recruits.
You know where my OC is at? In Arizona. With the Cardinals.
I'm thankful that the Broncos have inked up Tim Patrick and Courtland Sutton. We finally got a receiving core. We got a running back. We got an O-line. Let's build this defense, and let's go get a quarterback. That'd be a very Merry Christmas.
Hey, can we swap offensive lines and receivers?
Nah.
I think the Raiders would be pretty good with y'all receivers.
I think they would too.
I think so.
I think they would be too. I think if Derek Carr was throwing to Tim too, I think he'll be a happy camper. He'll be a real happy camper.
Yeah.
And obviously, man, I'm still happy about my Lakers. We'll be good. I'm still happy about the Dodgers. We're gonna be all right. I'm not worried, man. I'm happy for and then outside of sports, family. Daughter 75 on Sunday.
Happy birthday to the princess.
Moms, all the family, all the support, all the love. And we all happy for y'all, and we happy about y'all, man.
Well, I would say that as sports for you,
yeah,
we thankful for everybody who's listening, the people who comment, the arguments back and forth in the comment section is crazy.
This was great.
But we enjoy it, man. We enjoy all the feedback, good, bad, ugly. We enjoy it all
day.
And keep listening, man. We're gonna have big things coming.
Yes, stay tuned. Year's not over. We're just getting started. All right, man. So we're going to head on out. So enjoy your Thanksgiving with your family. Be safe. Make sure you don't eat nothing you're not supposed to.
Ooh.
Man.
This is
not that.
This is not no rules.
Not that, man. Food-wise. You have high blood pressure or anything health-wise. Make sure you eat cautious. You can still get your grub on and eat healthy at the same time. Trust me.
Don't eat all the cat.
Man, don't eat. Stop it, man. But
because turkey expensive, man, so it might not have many turkeys.
Yeah, mom's only got a turkey today, man.
Yeah, my uncle frying a turkey for me right now.
My cousin doing it too.
Shout out to y'all, man. We appreciate y'all as always. Sending blessings to y'all. Appreciate you. You're
day one, man. Appreciate you, man.
They said happy Thanksgiving. Shout out to the Six. Shout out to Canada. Shout out to T-Dot. Shout out to Rondo. You know what I'm saying? No, not that Six, man. Pause.
I'm about to say, hold on.
Here we go. Oh, John.
Yeah. OG John back. He back in full effect.
OG.
Final thing before we go. What's the one thing you gotta happy? when you watch the game, what's one thing you got to eat on Thanksgiving? Why you watching football?
For me, man, because I don't really eat a lot of turkey like that.
Yeah.
I want some oxtails.
That's fire. Nick?
I most definitely miss
What's your
what?
Oh no, go ahead, I'm because I
remember back when I was younger, I used to eat my grandma's dressing when she's making with the gravy and the giblets all up in there. I destroy all that. I wish I had that right now, but this week I'm probably end up having fried turkey with probably a couple of sides. You know,
yeah.
I'm gonna be at Pop's house this weekend on Thursday, so
Shout out to
I'll be
Pops.
out there. Pops.
Shout Pops. Mom's gonna be cooking ham today. She's starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ham, mac and cheese. That's what I need.
I'm finding a way over there.
Yeah.
For me, another thing.
We be at the crib. You know what it is.
For me, I can't wait till the macaroni and cheese touch them yams.
Oh! He said mac and cheese or ranch potatoes, man. He said ranch potatoes.
What?
He said mac and cheese or ranch potatoes.
Bye.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Sports for you. Peace.